responsibility of the trade union movement to do something about it. It's no coincidence that trade union density in this city has fallen way behind, and we've got to do something and bring trade unionism back to those young workers out there struggling to get a decent job and a decent wages and a decent contract. But we knew that just campaigning under our Sheffield Needs a Pay Rise campaign was not enough. We had to do something more. So last year we started to raise funds to take on our own union organiser for this city of Sheffield, who go out there and help to take the message of unionisation to young workers on those shocking terms and conditions I've just told you about. Well, I'm absolutely amazed about the response we got to that fundraising appeal. Within just a few months we raised £10,000, enough to take on a part-time union organiser in partnership with the Bakers Union for 12 months. It's just a start. It's just a start. But it's a very, very important start for this city. And we've just made the appointment. And we've just appointed Jack Pearson to be the new union organiser for Sheffield, working with Sheffield Trades Council, working with Sheffield Needs a Pay Rise, in conjunction with the Bakers Union, the BFAWU. Please give a big hand to our last speaker, but perhaps our most important speaker, Jack Pearson. Jack, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Jack. I'm delighted to be the new organiser for Sheffield Needs a Pay Rise. Delighted to be working with one of the best trades councils in the UK. I think it's a really fantastic innovation, one that identifies Sheffield as one of the worst paying major cities in the UK and looks to empower workers to do something about that. I first got involved with the trade union movement as a Deliveroo courier, organising myself and my colleagues to do something about the terrible paying conditions in that sector. Experience as well organising social care with some of the most valuable yet underpaid staff in the country has shown me that now more than ever, precarious underpaid workers need to come together, organise and join and form unions in their workplace to demand better pay, better conditions, better security. So that work, we've begun that work in Sheffield, working closely with the Bakers Union and visiting KFC stores across the city. In those stores you see workers working minimum wage, 0 hours contracts, often having to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week just to make ends meet. They're overworked, understaffed, undertrained, and their reward for working in dangerous kitchens with difficult customers is £8.20 an hour if they're lucky enough to be over 25. So my role is to help them to make the decision to do something about that. They're given the strength and the skills and the confidence to form a union and to fight for better pay and better conditions. We want to introduce them to workers who've been there and done it and give them the skill set that they need to win. Because we know that in the TUC year of the young worker, that our movement is too old. And we're not going to change that through doing things on behalf of workers. Only by equipping them, enabling them and giving the skill set that they need to do something about their own conditions do we build a new generation of trade unionists. So that's what the campaign is doing right now. But we're more ambitious than that. We want to create an organising school in Sheffield for young activists to equip them with the skills that they need to go out and organise in their own workplaces. Tapping into the energy that exists around politics with young people in the country at the moment and translating that into organised workplaces across the city. We want to show them the skills and the tactics that have been used in Deliveroo, Wetherspoons, McStrike to such great effect over the last few years. We also want to create a media campaign to highlight bad employers, abusive bosses, wage theft, tip theft, and we want you to be our eyes and ears on the ground. So if you know of a worker who's been abused at work or not being paid or having their tips stolen, then tell us, tell Martin, tell Bob and at the Trades Council, and we'll make sure they get the support that they need. we'll make sure that they're referred to the appropriate union, but most importantly, where possible, we'll make sure that they can organise themselves to take action and win. Thanks very much.